Have you ever prayed for something, believed for something, hoped for something, but it looked impossible? Maybe you're believing God for a miracle. Maybe you're trusting Him for a breakthrough. Maybe the situation in front of you feels like a mountain, big, heavy, unmovable. If that's you, listen carefully. Your faith has more power than you think. Jesus didn't say faith climbs mountains. He said it moves them. Today, we're talking about the kind of faith that makes the impossible bow. The faith that doesn't just survive storms, it speaks to storms. The faith that makes God step into your situation. Let's go deep. 1. What true faith really is. Faith is not positive thinking. Faith is not optimism. Faith is not wishing. Faith is confidence in God even when your eyes can't see a solution. Hebrews 11 verse 1 says, "Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen." Meaning, faith is real, even when the miracle is not visible yet. Faith is acting like God is telling the truth, because He is. 2. Every Christian has faith, but not everyone uses it. Jesus said if you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can move mountains. That means the issue is not the size of your faith, it's whether you activate it. Many believers have faith in their heart, but fear in their mouth. They believe quietly, but speak doubt loudly. Faith is powerful, but unused faith is powerless. 3. Mountains are not just physical things. When Jesus said mountains, He wasn't talking about rocks and hills. Your mountain might be a sickness, financial struggles, a job you're praying for, a family problem, depression, addiction, delay, a closed door, a habit you can't break. Whatever is standing between you and God's promise, that is your mountain. But here's the good news. God didn't tell you to run from mountains. He told you to speak to them. 4. Speaking faith is the secret. Jesus said, "Whoever says to this mountain, 'Be removed,' and does not doubt, will have what he says." Notice He didn't say, "Think about the mountain, complain about the mountain, post the mountain on social media." He said, "Speak to it, declare, command, engage." Faith is not silent. Faith talks. When David stood before Goliath, he didn't stay quiet. He said, "Today, the Lord will deliver you into my hands." Before the victory came, the confession came. Your words build your future. 5. Doubt is the enemy of faith. Doubt is the thief of miracles. Doubt is the voice that says, "What if it doesn't work? What if God doesn't answer? What if I'm wasting my time?" But here's what you don't realize. Faith does not mean the absence of fear. Faith means you choose to trust God even when fear is screaming. Faith is not a feeling, it's a decision. 6. God always honors audacious faith. Show me anyone in Scripture who believed boldly, and I'll show you someone who saw miracles. Noah built an ark before it rained. Abraham believed he'd be a father when he was old. Joshua marched around Jericho instead of fighting. The woman with the issue of blood touched Jesus believing for healing. Peter stepped out on water with no life jacket. Every big move of God came from a big step of faith. Your faith is the key that unlocks heaven's intervention. 7. How to build faith that moves mountains. 1. Feed your spirit more than your fears. Faith comes by hearing, not by scrolling social media. 2. Speak the word over your situation daily. Say what God said, not what your situation is saying. 3. Surround yourself with people of faith. Faith grows in the right environment. 4. Remember past victories. If God did it before, He can do it again. 5. Take steps, even small ones. Faith without action is dead. Move, try, start, step. 8. God's promise to you. Jesus didn't say maybe. He didn't say sometimes. He said, "If you believe, all things are possible." Mark 9, verse 23. Not some, all. Your mountain may be tall. Your situation may look hopeless, but mountains do not intimidate God. And if God lives in you, mountains shouldn't intimidate you either. Whatever mountain is standing in front of you right now, it will move, not by your strength, not by your wisdom, but by your faith in the one who controls the universe. Speak to it, declare over it, stand your ground, because your faith is about to turn your situation around. If this message blessed you, hit like, comment something you're believing God for, and subscribe to Transform. See you in the next video.